Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. God is good, and he's good all the time. Yesterday, I almost got robbed. I talked about this on the other channel, but I'm going to talk about it on this one. If I wouldn't have paid no attention, I might have got hurt. I don't know what the person had on them, as far as weapons or anything like that, and I didn't know their intent. I made a quick move at the end, and it ended up being the right move. And I thank God for that. The person was wearing all black. Black hoodie. Wasn't pulled up. He had on black pants with rips at the knees and everything like that. Pair of Jordan 9s, white, baby blue trim on the shoes. He had a ski mask on, but with the face cut out, you know, like Beachhead from G.I. Joe. Black guy. Dude was following me off the train. And I pulled over. When I say pulled over, I walked over to the conductor, people that's at the bus, you know, like the bus supervisors, the supervisors and all that. They were over there talking. And I walked over there with them, stood in front of them. They didn't know what was going on. The guys had stopped in the back. Later on, he walked up and asked them a question, and they pointed out, and they're looking at me like, what's going on? My phone went off, and I started talking to my wife, and she was like, I'm here to pick you up. And I was like, okay, that's what's up right there. Talked to her, told her about the situation. She's like, sprayed her ass up with mace. Used a whole can on his ass. Make his ass blind. You know, she ain't say that in that way, but you know what? I'm going to say this, man. You know, a lot of times, a lot of people don't understand. When you have gone through some situations, you should have some knowledge of what to do. And a lot of times when you tell people, well, you know, I thought of this and I did that, people, oh, man, you making up stories, man, that's not real. You know, here you go with these tall tales. No. After you've been through something in your life, if you don't have no knowledge of what to do next, that's on you. Man, like I said, this wasn't the first time somebody tried to rob me, and this is not the first time or the last time that it might happen. And dude, I'm going to tell you, I've been robbed before, you know, so I know what that's like, you know. So you got to think about this stuff, man. You got to protect yourself. You know, all that other shit, that fantasy talking and, you know, this and that. You know, when I go into stores, man, I'm who I am. I'm not going to play with you because most people say, man, every time I see this guy, he look like he's about to swing or like he mad or like he about to beat me up. Dude, I'm not there to look nice. I'm not there to be your friend because I notice being all that sometimes make you a target. And I don't understand. I don't know what made me a target this time. You know, dude, sometimes it's a light that you have. And people can't stand your light. They want to snuff it out. They just angry about who you are as a person, what you're bringing to the table as a person. You know, your energy, that aura, man. And, you know, like I said, sometimes good attracts a lot of bad. And it does. So I want you to keep that in mind when you're sitting here thinking and, you know, oh, man, he just talking, man. Here go one of his tall tales and here go the story of him, you know, solving the problem. No. Shit. I was worried. But God was like, I got you. I'm going to tell you, that's a calming, you know, feeling when, you know, you don't feel scared. It's just like, I got you. You know, I know y'all like, well, you know, fight is a fight. Dude was way bigger than I was. Way bigger. Man, looked like he could have actually been, you know, like a big-ass linebacker. He was so big. Tall, big. And I'm like, damn, I don't know about this one, right? But you know when somebody up to no good. You know, somebody said, hey, you know, from the last video, could have been somebody from your channel. You show your face. Be careful. You know, people get upset and mad and, you know, or maybe he wanted to say something to you. I said, who knows? But we're not going to let you get that opportunity. I'm not going to put myself out there to be hurt, dude, because it's real out here. And that's something that you got to think about. You know what? You know, dude, I'm telling you, sometimes God allows you to think quick on your feet, or he just gives you some information. Go over there. And when I say, you know, I made a move, wasn't my thought. God told me, go over there. That's exactly what I did. Dude stopped in his tracks. I don't know why he stopped, but he stopped. And I was like, It's just amazing how out here you got to be so careful. So guard yourself. Keep your neck on a swivel, because people out here, you don't know what their intent is. You don't know what, done ticked them off that day. You don't know what they want to do with you. Because like I said, some people are not out to rob or take anything from you. Some people are out to rob you of your life for no apparent reason other than to get a thrill of it. And like I said, I don't know if I said that in this video, there are people who were of higher caliber to rob. I'm serious. People who you could just see shit. Louis Vuitton luggage bags, Louis Vuitton purses, and what's those shoes called? The red bottom shoes. Dude, and I was just looking like, damn, you sitting here looking at me, and dude, I'm wearing some shoes that don't look like anything, some pants and a polo shirt and a fleece with a hat on, with a socks hat on. I don't look like anything other than anything. But a lot of times people try to pick the easiest target that won't ruffle a lot of feathers. By the guy being black, I guess I could rob the black guy and it really won't be too many issues. If I rob anybody else, this would be something big. But you know what? Like I said, you don't know what the other person is carrying either. People nowadays out here are not just taking it. They're not just letting you come take their stuff. Sometimes you may get your life taken trying to take something from somebody. You got to be really careful because like I said again and again, people are tired. People are frustrated. This is why I stay to myself. Like when I'm on a train and people be trying to talk, I stay to myself. I'll be like, no. And it's not me being an ass. It's me understanding I don't know why you asking these questions, because you could be out here about to do something. You could be trying to lull me into some, sense of peace, and all of a sudden you do some wild shit. Dude, like I said, I'm not out here. I'm not built for that. I'm not out here built to play with somebody and do shenanigans, man. You got to watch these people, bro. You got to watch them. If God hadn't put that thought in my head, I might have got hurt out there. And there was a ton of people out there. And that's letting you know how bold people are. This motherfucker had a ski mask on. Yesterday in Chicago, it was cool, but it wasn't cold. I'm like, why you got this mask on your damn face? This is what I kept looking at, like, what is that about? I said, when somebody's about to do something stupid. It's like seeing somebody and you walking down the street. Me and my wife was driving down the street, and we seen this one guy walking down the street this way. Then this young guy had a coat on, and this was during while it was hot outside. He had a coat on, and when the guy was walking close, he pulled his hood up. I said, oh, shit. Told my wife, I said, that's about to be something. She said, why you say that? I said, it's hot as hell out, and he got a full coat on. And when the guy was walking a little close, he started putting his hood on. Like, you about to start something. This is why I say make sure that neck is on a swivel. Make sure you keep your valuables away from people's eyes. You're not showing your stuff. You're not, being flashy or anything. I noticed I got to put my phone up, even though I be paying attention, but I got to put my phone up and look at people constantly. And dude, that's something you shouldn't have to do all the time. Someone asked me, I thought you wasn't in a bad area. I'm not, but it seems like no matter where you're at, that shit follows you, and it attracts. It's like it tries to attach itself to you like, well, I could do this guy, no. See, this is the thing. This is why a lot of people don't want to help people no more. You see somebody stranded on the side of the road, you just keep on going. You call the emergency service line for them, and sometimes people just keep going and be like, I don't want nothing to do with that. You never know. They might get you out there, rob you, or do worse. Like I said, this world is not what it used to be. There used to be a lot of stand-up people. I'm not saying that there is no stand-up people anymore, but I'm saying you really need to watch your surroundings and pay attention. If it wasn't for God, I don't know what would have happened to me. Dude, like you say, man, you a big guy yourself. Like you telling me you wouldn't have been out there fighting? I'm going to tell you just like this. I would have fought, but my whole thing is, I'm in my 50s, bro. You know, it's real out here. I don't understand what people thinking. You know, against some 20-something-year-old motherfucker that's pumped up on whatever they pumped up on, you don't know. This is why I tell you, pay attention. People are not who they appear to be. This is why I watch people. This is why I watch what I tell people of my business. And this is why I am so careful with trying to, you know, be real. I'm not trying to tell you, oh, I would have did this, man, and I knew this move. No, I ain't telling you none of that shit. I'm telling you, man, I was worried. I was like, man, I don't know. You know, sometimes the people you think actually want you don't want you. Some people just be going where they going. You know, someone said again, maybe, you know, he wanted to ask you something. Maybe you're a fan of the channel. Maybe you said something to him in a beef or something. But I'm like, damn, if you beefing with me that hard, it shouldn't be you out here trying to fight me and shit with a mask on where I can't see your face. Shouldn't I be able to see you? You know, and that just being said, man, it made me think. You know, it was time for me to cut the hell out. You know, someone said, be careful going home, man. May take a different way home. I said, no, I'm going to take the same way. I'm not going to keep changing up where I go to accommodate people and they shit. Because if you change it up again, what happens if it happens there? Dude, I had altercations happen damn near at every bus stop with people trying to do dumb shit. I don't understand. It's like people don't want to see you with shit. When I was in a bad area, people were shopping my shit. This is why I had to leave those areas, because people couldn't see you with shit. Even in certain parts of this area, I had to leave that area because people couldn't see you with shit. They were fucking with my mail. They were taking my mail. Dude, and I was in an okay area. They were taking my mail. I just started getting a P.O. box and had my shit sent there. I said, look, you know, we gonna solve this problem right now. And that's what I did. Dude, you got to make sure you are aware of your surroundings. When I'm out with my wife, I said, make sure you be paying attention. When she's by herself, I said, pay attention. Look around, pay attention. Don't be on your phone. Look, pay attention. You know, all it takes is one damn second, and you wish you never done it. This is why I say, you know, when we out, I said, man, I need you to be looking around. No, but I'm on the phone. I said, shit, you'd be dead on the phone. You know, that's what I told my last wife, you know, and I told her, I said, you need to be out here paying attention. People don't give a shit. They see you as an instant mark. You know, back then I lived in an all-black neighborhood, and she was white. She was lily white. And I told her, I said, you got to be very careful. I said, because people look at you and see a come up. Not a robbery, but they see you and see, you know, like, oh, I could be winning, man. You know, I'm going to win. I'm going to get this. And I'm fucking not really, you ain't got shit. You know? But see, people think, you know, I don't understand. You know, that's my whole thing, man. You got to get out here and pay attention. And like I said, man, now I had my head on a swivel, but I see I got to have it on a swivel more. It's just crazy, man, that all the shit you got to do in order to keep yourself safe from people that you're not even bothering. People that you don't even know, and people just out here just acting a damn fool. And they okay with that. I just don't get it, man. I'm trying to figure out, man, like, what did I do to these damn people? I ain't did a damn thing. That's why I'm saying I'm taking my time. I'm not putting myself in these situations no more, man. Just keeping it real. But to later, fam, you know what? God is good, and he good all the time. Till later, peace out. And thank you again for watching.